There are 3 power cords here. 3 wire of fire. Blue is the 0 line. The 2 color wire and the ground wire will also be connected at that time. These 3 lines are indistinguishable from positive and negative. After connecting this wire, turn on the power cord. There's a master switch right here under the machine. You can turn on this main switch. The whole machine is powered on. When the materials we have alone need to be heated, you can turn on this heat switch separately, but after the heat is turned on, there will be an adjustment area here. Press the middle button. Click it. SP will be displayed here. After display SP, press the add and subtract key. How much temperature do you need to set? 75 degrees or 80 degrees. After you set it up, you press the confirm button again. After the confirm button, the SP is gone. That means I set it up successfully. If this occurs, there's a square. That means the temperature I set is just right. If it is lower than this temperature, you see I set it higher. You see if it is set to 90 degrees, the machine will heat up immediately. The arrow will be displayed here. The arrow is heating up. If it is higher than this temperature, the machine will cool down. I set the temperature at 69 degrees, so it is too hot at 79. So it will go down. After opening it, there will be a power switch here. Power switch. It is a power source that controls the operation of the machine. Turn it on and the light comes on. In a few seconds, this display screen will light up. Here you can automatically select the English version of the operating system. Okay, let's do an operation. Enter the screen. Click on the operation screen. In the operation screen, it is divided into manual, semi-automatic, and fully automatic. Manual, I click on manual mode. Main point. Enter an operation inside. Click on the manual screen. When I point it to C. To control the descent, if I need a turntable to turn, I need every one of these to click on it. Move your hand, and the machine will move here. Click once. Turn the dial once. It's called manual control. For example, high frequency is also. Click first. Here it is. When the high frequency light is on, the high frequency indicator light button is also on. Also, when you click the manipulator drop button, this is what's in the manual mode. Manual mode. Under what circumstances can it be used? When you just start adjusting the mode. For example, I want to ensure the mode position is right. When this mode needs to be adjusted, when I want to correct mode, you need to click the drop button to drop a little bit. After proofreading the position of this mode, lock the speed again. Next turn. Turn the next turntable. Align the mode like this first. Single lock it up. Then we are in manual mode. Okay, everyone turn like this. Get all 4 stations right. Mode. It's okay in manual mode. Then we're going to operate it. In the case of operation, good. Then I will first. The operation screen is here and above. In each operation screen, it will have a separate switch. Let's see the cut button. Need cut after pressing the blister. It needs to be cut. Then you must turn this switch on. High frequency switches, manipulator switches. It refers to the robot that we pick up the material. Workstation. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 stations. It refers to the position below the upper mode of this machine. It refers to the current workstation. We can close a certain station alone. For example, I don't need 2 stations. I'll turn it off. I just need 1, 3, 4 to work. When the machine is transferred to station R, it doesn't work. Normally, it shows green. Red won't work. Okay, after we understand these functions, we need a time setting. In the time setting, upper mode drop time. It means the molding of this machine head to bottom. The time upper mode presses blister card in the lower mode, called descent time. If the bottom mode is thick, so descent time is fast and little. If the mode is thin, the short, so descent time is long. This button about the second boost time. No need to use. You set it to 0. High frequency time refers to the time when the machine ammeter operates. 2.5 seconds is my needle pointer. High frequency at work. I don't care how much current. I always cut it off in 2.5 seconds. Cooldown time is how long I need to stay after I'm done pressing. Hardening is called setting, also called cooling. After setting the time, cut button when I need to cut. No need to cut, I'll just come up. The cutting time referred to here. It corresponds to this cutting switch. Cycle time. It refers to the machine being fully automated. This is my first station. Rotate first, finish, and when we're done, I can show you a demo, because I can't put materials now. Turn off the cutting and high frequency functions first. Then we can do this. Under normal circumstances, high frequency cannot be turned on without material below. After 2 seconds, it will automatically rotate. It's called an automatic loop. It refers to when a blister is molded on the machine and rises. Get up and stay for R seconds. Enter the next cycle. Last one, production quantity. The production quantity we refer to, we set it at 9999. After reaching that production quantity, there needs to be a technical reset here. You have to get rid of it, otherwise the machine won't work again. You can also change this amount. I'll set it up again then. For example, one less. 9998. Next time you set it to 9999 again. His largest is 9999, not 1,000. But if I don't need the machine to count automatically, you just turn this off. Then the production quantity will not be displayed. But if you need machine skills to count, you're going to have to open this. There is a time for the robot to descend in the operation screen. The position pointed by the manipulator is this. The manipulator, the time it comes down from here. Make sure this time it can just grab this blister. Yeah, it's time to come down from here, right? This is called the time for the robot to descend, robot inhalation time. It means that it comes down as soon as the manipulator inhales. It can suck this material up. After all our parameters are set, then when we need to operate, this is pressed OK before. Put another unpressed one. Adjust it to semi-automatic. Then we turn on the high frequencies. But cutting function cannot be turned on first, because I don't know if I pressed it well. We need to test press first. Press this start button. Start working. The main thing is associated with this current. If the pointer of the ammeter turns clockwise, it's small. Counterclockwise it is big. Like this, the current is getting bigger and bigger. The current is high. We'll follow this pointer more and more. If it's too big, I'll have a spark situation. If it's too small, I won't be able to press it well. For example, we can now look at 2.5 seconds. We can test this. The highest only rises to 0.5. We can take a look. The highest value goes to 0.5. It's not pressed firmly. Do you see it? Relative to this pressure line, as you can see, it's opaque, right? If it's normal and we press it well, you can see it. Yes, the pressed and the unpressed. The time of this current is also different. Then we show that the current of 0.5 is a little less. Then we need to increase the current a little bit. Then after I increase it, I can only fine-tune and increase it a little. For example, I see it appropriate to add a little like this. At 0.75 now. Take a look at the effect. It's completely well pressed. In this case, then we press the next one. We can open the cutoff. Turn on the cutoff switch over there. Then I'll do it directly. It will cut it off. Okay, cut off the successful action. Okay, we can turn around and take a look. We'll cut it off with this leftover material. This is a finished product.